Hey guys, thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. I have been wanting to do a sort of rant video about wokeness for a while now. The term's been around for a while, but I feel like it's really evolved. I think in the beginning when I first heard the term woke, it was probably on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. And I can't remember who exactly it was, but it was around the time when Jordan Peterson had first gone on and that other guy that's really into conspiracies that everyone sort of love hates. And at that time, it felt like calling someone woke just meant that they had like an individual point of view that maybe was challenging, breaking, or pushing like the cultural ideas that they're brought up with, like just waking up from like an old framework or like what your peers and like parents and family and the way that you grew up, the way that you were taught to think about things like race and sex and just general worldviews, ideals, and like how life goals should be pointed in a certain direction. And yeah, just like general sort of like, I don't know, like it's sort of built-in bigotry of whatever group that you're from, and just sort of like breaking from that, like deciding what is important to you, and as an individual deciding the way that you're going to view the world and yourself and the people around you, and how you can take action and just do what you think is right versus what maybe you were brought up thinking. And I feel like in the beginning it was sort of like an individual thing. Like you decided to choose to start thinking about things differently. Like in the Matrix where Neo's like, Neo can take the red or the blue pill, and he has to choose, and he chooses to, accept a new truth about what is reality, pretty much. So it was like pretty deep shit, I think, and very like personal, individual, different for everyone wokeness, and sort of like touched all areas of life, the way that you are structured within society, the way that you think of yourself, the way that you think of the universe, and just like, yeah, some pretty deep shit, and sort of like covers all like different things. It didn't mean like just one thing, I think. But now I feel like the new term wokeness is just like whiny people. It's just like complaining, outrage culture people who are way too into being politically correct and like virtue signaling and trying to make themselves look like they are just so evolved, but they're really just being sheeple and spouting off what other people are saying on the internet, and have like this outrage and like righteousness of trying to get other people to think what they think is the right thing to think. Where I feel like wokeness was more about challenging your own thoughts and not worrying about what other people are thinking, and now it's changed into wokeness is really just trying to change other people's views to be exactly what you think or what your little group of whatever people have agreed is the right thing, which I don't know, it just seems like the complete opposite of what the original wokeness was all about. And now it's just like, I don't know, it's just associated with this whole like snowflakes, overly sensitive, like garbage complaining culture. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why wokeness is all of a sudden just really irritating, know it all Karens, basically. But yeah, that's my little thoughts on that. I don't know. We need a new word for the original wokeness. What is it? Enlightened? But then that seems like so pretentious. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think there's just too many people going around worrying about how everyone else should be acting instead of focusing on how they themselves should be acting and thinking and improving. Um, yeah, you can't change other people, especially after a certain age. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. I mean, sometimes you can, especially with people, but it has to be a choice of that person to want to change or want to learn new things, evolve. It's not something to be forced on. Yeah. Anyway, that's my rant. I hope you're doing well, and catch you next time. Peace, y'all.